Hi, my name's Sarah Borruto. I'm a poet and the author of the chapbook Damsel in Dystopia. I first got into poetry in college. I had professors encourage me to be a writer and start writing. I was a sensitive and quiet child who has grown into a woman who finds bravery in being hurt by small things. I feel things very deeply. I hold grudges. Um, I care too much and I never quite get over things. And I think that's what makes me a poet. Cobalt Crowbar. The ferocity of being June's child is fading. I should have been born in winter. Ice cold, teal to the touch, the chill in my spine exudes a blue that excavates the fourth chamber of my heart. Blood is blue before it leaves the body and drips down the skin scarlet red. Sapphire enclosed veins never not, but I can feel mine do. Is there another strange girl that feels her veins tie in tight ropes when life confronts her? I want to be your heaven and your hell, the pearly gates in the second circle. Love was never meant for explosive hearts, and mine is a tripwire. There's a loneliness in feeling so deeply, even the bottom of the ocean stares down at me. Take this cobalt crowbar and wedge it between my wretched soul and crooked ribs. Let her out, let her love you, the strange girl, tangled in tripwires and ropes, who loves to love everyone but herself. The 5 stages of grief. A mother orca carries her dead infant on her back through icy waters for 17 days before dropping the calf. An elephant circles a pile of bones, sniffing and touching the remains of their deceased with their trunks. A chimpanzee brushes the fur and cleans the teeth of a corpse, refusing to return to their loved one's place of death. Magpies bury their dead under nests of twigs and grass. Crows squawk when one of their own departs. I carry her brooch, smell her clothes, avoid her home, build a nest of twigs and grass, and let out a squawk. I really love the art of language and piecing words together, like in a puzzle, kind of. A lot of my inspiration just comes to me randomly. Sometimes I'll be like driving and I have to pull over to the side of the road to write something down. And my writing process is a lot of just fragmented pieces that I just try to make sense of and piece together. And a lot of times it just leads to asking a question that I'll never know the answer to, but I like to explore. My book Damsel in Dystopia, I wrote a lot of the poems are from 2020 up until 2021, and it was published in 2022 by Alien Buddha Press. This book, it's a lot of existentialism, which is kind of a common theme for my poems. Damsel in Dystopia is more so a hopeful hopelessness. It's an optimism that kind of loses its steam, but always finds a way through. Even though a lot of the themes are existential and negative, there's a sense of things could get better if we try, and there might be a light at the end of the tunnel. I have a deep love for the poetry community on Long Island. I mean, I was always very scared to speak in front of crowds and perform, even though I always knew I wanted to. And through this community, I've always felt very supported and very loved, and they've all been so welcoming and friendly to me. And I've just met the greatest people through this community.